Welcome to September on Hungry Mountain Ranch, the best place to live. In this video, we're starting to prep for winter. I'm going out of my gourd for gourds. We're going to take a glowing trip up Rufus Woods Lake, doing more harvest, an examination of our brilliant beaver, and an examination of our bear scat, Bev's big boo-boo, and Jeff's tips on draining the irrigation system. We're filling the soil table up with water by irrigating the dryland fields, and the last of our hay is heading out of the barn. Some of you might remember the decorations at the Agriplex during the Loop Loop Ski Bowl fundraisers. A lot of those were mine. I'd sometimes bring bins of fall decorations to help them. We took a fantastic trip to Rufus Woods Lake on September 6th. This is part of the Columbia River chain of lakes backed up behind Grand Coulee Dam. Here I'm cutting down the corn stalks. I used to feed them to the cows or horses, but now I just take them out to the feedlot and let the quail eat the leftover kernels that are on the stalks. It's not fall without roasting peppers. They get so sweet. I take all these ingredients and make ratatouille, among other things. Here's a recipe. Apparently, McFarland Creek has some pretty brilliant beavers. This beaver kept trying to make dams on our spillways all summer long. He avoided all kinds of live traps and noise-making devices, and we just kept pulling out the sticks and shrubs all summer. Hopefully, he found a different place to live. Few sightings of bear around the ranch. This one was obviously eating chokecherries, and the next one had been eating pears from the neighbor's yard. When I picked it up, it was pretty obvious. It looked like pear butter.
Yeah, we're at the farthest irrigation point on the ranch. It's over a mile from where our irrigation pumps are. It's also the lowest point, and we have a drain just over the bank over here. All of our main lines are PVC buried main lines, and we've got a pop-off valve here that I have to pull out in order to drain this field.
What tools do you have there, Jeff?
With 2 pipe wrenches. This is a 120 pound per square inch pop-off valve that protects this buried main line from being over pressurized and fractured. I'm going to pull it out of here, and then it'll drain this main line for this entire 25 acre field.
And it's all pretty much gravity flow from up at where the pumps are down here.
Yeah.
So it's really easy to drain. There's our neighbor's house and ranch, the McFarland Creek Lamb Ranch.
We've got a drain in the pipeline that goes to the lower field, of which earlier we pulled the end out, which is a pressure relief valve, and we use that to drain the field. But there's a low spot here where it goes underneath the county road, and I've got to undo a pipe plug right down there. This is the culvert. This is old McFarland Creek right now, and it's spilling out on a bunch of cobble that we dumped in here a few years back to help armor this against erosion. Well, this is what we call our irrigated pasture, and we're going to open up a drain that we have over here past the last hydrant. And that's where we were just a few minutes ago, at that field that you can see across over there at the end of it, pulling that pressure relief valve off to drain the main line on it. As part of draining the irrigation system to prepare it for winter, we also have to make sure that we get our pumps drained and all the valves in the open position so there's no damage to anything over the winter, because we get fairly cold temperatures here, below 0 temperatures. So I'm going to walk off over here to the pump house. So we got drains on each one of these pump housings. I'm going to finish opening up this other one first, so I don't have to kneel down in water. Switches are in the off position too. So we're standing in a location here at the upper end of our irrigation system in a field, and our old pump house is from 1974 is over there, and starting in a few weeks we're going to construct a much larger one, 10 by 12 feet, right here in this location, and it'll be much nicer than that one over there ever was. This is our section for a smaller pump with this flexible hose, and we're gonna, with a foot valve on it, and we're gonna pull it out for the winter.
long, September of 2021. We'll miss you. But I do look forward to the glowing orange, reds, and yellows of October and the cool nights, and slowly putting the ranch to bed.